hot. It's hot.
Yes, sir.
Hot. When we build the new building right here, we're going to have a media room. And so it's going to have air conditioning, you're going to have seats, you're going to have a media studio.
Don't tease us,
gonna make
Coach.
us soft,
Don't tease us.
It's coming.
We're going to hold you to that.
Don't spoil us.
It's coming. You guys y'all heard it.
Be the same.
Oh, man.
Will you speak at the groundbreaking?
I'll speak of the groundbreaking.
It'll be
Absolutely.
4 times the crowd. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Wednesday.
So, any injuries to speak of, and will Amari be able to suit up Saturday?
No injuries. Everybody's in a good spot, and Amari's look good. So I'm hopeful.
Why has he been able to come back so fast?
DNA, I guess. Work ethic and DNA. I mean, he's just grinded, and he's surprised all of us. But he's really just unbelievably motivated, I think, and driven, and has just put the work in. Above and beyond guy, and then again, it's just his DNA, I guess, his body. Everybody responds differently. But I mean, we've had guys come back quicker than him. You remember when Chad Kelly and I believe it was Sam Cooper?
Yeah.
They got hurt on the last day. They got hurt on the spring game and played against Georgia, which was amazing. But so it's been a little bit longer than that, probably a month longer. But he's just worked hard and his body's responded. That's all I can say. He's done a great job. He looks good. He's really close.
Coach, Saturday is the IPTAY day. How important is the IPTAY to the success of this program?
I mean, we're not here without IPTAY. IPTAY provides everything: scholarships, academic services, they support facilities, everything. The band, you name it. I mean, they everything goes through IPTAY, and just an unbelievable organization, incredibly generous people. Who are members of IPTAY. I mean, it's just amazing. I don't know, maybe we got 18,000 members of IPTAY, and there's probably 100-something thousand alumni. So that's 18,000 people swinging a big stick, and not all of them are graduates. There's people who love Clemson and support this program with great generosity, but everything flows through IPTAY.
It was a hot August. It's been a hot start to September. Is that helpful in a game that's 3:30, probably going to be over 100 degrees on the field Saturday? And then how do you make sure guys are hydrated before they even go out there?
Yeah, it's definitely helpful. I mean, as opposed to being in Maine, I assume it's cool in Maine. I don't really know. I've never been to Maine, but I'm assuming it's cooler in Maine. And then having to maybe come down here and play, the fact that this is just our normal climate, and being able to practice in it certainly helps you to simulate the game environment. So no doubt about it. And these are tough days. I mean, Saturday's going to be a tough day, and our Tuesday, Wednesday practices are tough. And that's part of, really kind of growing our team right now and teaching our team how to practice on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, how to strain. Again, we got 80 freshmen and sophomores, 40 first-year guys that haven't been through a game week, a true game week. So learning how to practice, learning how to strain on Tuesday, Wednesdays. And, Wednesdays is a 2-minute day. We finish 2 minutes at the end of practice, and just kind of like a game, fourth quarter into the game. It's been a long game. You're tired. And so, I think the heat definitely helps us to simulate, the elements. But at the end of the day, we just got to be ready to put it all together on Saturday.
Kellen Mond, the guy who came to camp here back?
He did. He just was like a in and out. I mean, he's an impressive guy, a guy we really liked, a guy we offered, but was here like one practice, and so I got to see him throw just a few minutes, and he was gone. So, but a guy we really like a lot. He's a great player.
Does Chase ever talk about going head-to-head against him in high school?
No, he hasn't. I don't even. Did they play him?
2016, I believe.
He's out in Texas somewhere. But
IMG
yeah.
Grayson.
Yeah, I don't know.
How much of a different player is Isaiah now than he was against A&M a year ago?
Simmons?
Yeah.
Oh, night and day. He's night and day. Last year he's a first-year starter. Redshirt sophomore. Kind of learning what to do and he just knows so much more. I mean, our whole secondary is different than when we were this time last year. I mean, we played the first game against Furman, played the triple option, and then we go out there and played really good for about 3.5 quarters, and then we just didn't execute well in that fourth quarter. And again, it's one thing for them to make competitive plays, but we had some guys running wide open where we bust some things. And so he's just a totally different guy, just a much more knowledgeable, confident, consistent, down in and down out player.
How much different or better has it been preparing for Texas A&M this year, just having a full season of game footage with the same coaches and the same players?
A lot better, because again, you're watching all their tape. You got a season, to study, and they'll have wrinkles and they'll have some game plan stuff, and they didn't do anything last week, so we didn't really get much out of that other than watching personnel and some of their base stuff. But we know their base stuff, so they'll have wrinkles just like we will. That's just part of football, part of game planning, but you at least know what their identity is. They're not going to change their identity. So and then again, being able to watch, like I say, 13 games of tape, and really watching those kids that are back, that helps you.
This is helpful for this young team. Start out ACC opponent, SEC opponent week 2, go on the road to Syracuse week 3. There's no gimmies in there.
No, we got it. We're in a rocket ship, man. I mean, we're not in a air balloon, slowly lifting up here and enjoying the view. I mean, we're better buckle up. Here we go. But yeah, it's good. I mean, I think it's gonna make us better. We're jumping, and we've got one conference game under our belt, and now we're getting into division play next week. I mean, this is one of the best teams in the country, and there ain't no doubt about that. I mean, I have no idea. I mean, they got us ranked number 1, and I mean, who knows what we are? We haven't earned that. That's just what people have nominated us. So nobody really knows anything about any team right now, but I think we're one of the better teams in the country, and I think they're one of the better teams in the country. So it's a really good matchup early in the year. Not a lot of room for error. And again, if you can lose these games. I mean, it's not like, this is a hard game. I mean, there's a few plays can decide this game. And so, but that's okay. It's okay. You to me, I've always felt that way. You got a chance to grow and get better when you expose yourself to really, really good competition early in the season. And so that's what we've always done. That's how we built our team. We've won a bunch of them. We've lost a few along the way too, but it makes us better. And whether we win the game, lose the game, this will make this team better and give us an opportunity to grow, for the rest of the season, for sure.
Coach Fisher played quarterback for Terry Bowden back at Samford. Has Terry told you any good Jimbo stories?
No.
Back in the day?
No, he hadn't. We've just been working.
It seems like y'all have sort of become the hub a little bit for these teams on the coast that are dealing with these hurricanes. How did that come together?
Oh, Coastal coming in? Yeah, they just called Woody. I don't know who reached out to Woody. I assume maybe one of their ops guys or something. And so yeah, I mean, anytime we can help. I mean, we've got a nice facility, so we're fortunate and blessed, and so it's great to be able to help. Somebody. They're going to be. I think they're at the Embassy Suites there in Greenville for like 2 weeks. I think they're going to go play Kansas, and then they're leaving part of the team there, and then coming back and still going to be there until I guess everything clears up or whatever. They can go back, but that's tough on them, and so we're just glad that we can help them. And had a chance to went out. They were here late last night. I went out there about 10 o'clock last night and visited with Coach and several of their coaches, and they're excited about going out to Kansas and taking on the Jayhawks.
Given how much time he missed with Davis Allen, how remarkable is it that he looks comfortable out there?
Yeah, that's impressive. It's impressive because, again, y'all heard me say many times, that tight end position is one of the hardest ones, and usually what happens is guys get bogged down with just so much stuff that they play slow and they play tentative and not as physical, and he mentally is sharp, and so that's a credit to him because that, and I always say that just because you're not repping doesn't mean you can't mentally rep, And so he's really worked hard when he wasn't physically getting any work to keep up and to study and to learn the system. And so when he was able to start taking the physical reps, he could line up, he could function. And then he's just a natural football player. You know, he's a very physical kid. He's going to help us. I was as impressed with him as anybody in that game Saturday or Thursday. Just the way he moves, and again the way he covers guys up. He's a naturally physical guy, and he just has a feel for the position. He has a feel for the game. So it's very impressive considering how little work he got, and the fact that was really his first scrimmage work.
Jalen had the big catch in the scene.
Yep.
Did he grade pretty well with his blocking?
No, he didn't grade very well. He not what we need him to. You know, he did fine, but we need him to grade better. And it's just little things. He had a nice play on the catch there, but you know, you got to be a complete player. He's just still learning. You know, but he's doing so much better. I mean, he's one of the most improved guys we got on this team, without question. But just the putting it all together, and really not just understand, okay, this is what I'm doing, but really understand why you're doing it that way. That's where he's got to continue to grow. And just little things, little minuses, you know, that he's got to fight for to grade better. His effort was excellent, and he had some production, but the performance, the winning performance, that's what we got to get that. We got a bunch of guys. I mean, we were probably only about 60-something% on offense and defense, you know, winning performances. You know, but we grade them tough. I mean, now effort was great and a lot of production was there, you know, but as that margin for error gets smaller, you don't have as much room for error. So our winning performances have to go up. And we don't ask anybody to be perfect. You know, a lot of the guys' winning performances is 75% at certain positions. You know, quarterback, it's 90, receiver, it's 85. You know, so everybody's got a grade. So nobody's going to be perfect. There's room for error there from a performance standpoint, but you know, we just got to have more guys meeting the standard.
All right.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.